about a minute delay or 15-second delay.
Excellent. All right. So now that I've seen all your faces, let's close out the videos. So go down on the bottom left, stop video. Thank you, thank you. Now stay there, even though I can't see you, stay there. But welcome to Tuesday, September 1st. And today we're gonna be doing some things in order to sort of help us on our biographical poem. In Google Classroom, I have provided the information and the template for your autobiographical poem. All day tomorrow and Thursday. So let's say you do it today, you finish it and you turn it in. I'll have today, tomorrow for anyone who turns it in tomorrow, and a little bit of Thursday for anyone who turns it in on Thursday. It's not due till Thursday at 11:59 p.m., but I can get a majority of them. I can read them and grade them. So ultimately, everything in there is, what's the word I'm looking for, is pretty laid out pretty well, but I wanted to go over a couple things in order to prep us for Thursday and Friday's class. So the first thing I'm gonna have you do is get on your chat. Get on your chat, get on your chat, get on your chat. All right, we're on our chat. And we're gonna be going to everyone. All I want you to do right now is type in, that's International Sign Language for type. Type in, let's go 3 nouns. 3 nouns, everybody, well, first off, what is a noun? Somebody tell me in the chat, what is a noun? I'll give you 10 seconds. Great job. Yeah, it is bad, but here's the great deal. Somebody in the class said person, place, or thing, and I'm going to take it one step further. Not only is it person, place, or thing, which is not a problem. You know what? From kindergarten through 6th grade, maybe even 7th grade, that is not a problem to understand that a noun is a person, place, thing. Not a problem. Person, Mr. Neiman. Place, Licking Heights Middle School. Thing, desk. But I'm also going to add one more to that. Idea. Person, place, thing, or idea. So the idea of integrity. The idea of honesty. It is a noun, but it's not something you can touch, like Mr. Neiman, Licking Heights Middle School Central, that desk. I can touch those things. But the idea, the concept, the idea of honesty or integrity is a noun, but you wouldn't think of that. So with that in mind, let's see if maybe you forgot what a noun was. Let's see if you can give me, and I'll give you 10 seconds again. You tell me what a verb is. What is a verb? Here we go. Yes. Great job. Wonderful. That's what I'm looking for. Yes. I just drank. That would be an action. Can you do this? Can you jump? Can you sing? These are all verbs. Now, this is where it gets tricky. We understand noun, person, place, thing, or idea. We understand verb, action. Today, what we're going to go over, in order for you to be able to do your biographical poem, there's one piece in there that my guess is it would trip you up, which is why we're going over it today. I'm going to write a sentence on the board, and you're going to see a few things. You're going to see a prepositional phrase, you're going to see a noun, you're going to see a verb. All in effect, we're going to work this so we get to our next point, which will help us on our poem. So here we go. I hope this isn't backwards for you, and I hope you can see it. Oops. Simple sentence. It says, let's get close. If it's backwards, sorry. John jumped over the fence. All it is John jumped over the fence. It's a basic thing. John is our noun. Oops. Totally meant to do that in a different color. John jumped is our verb, so this is our noun. This is our verb, but this is also a noun. And that's what we're looking at today. However, I'm going to enhance it. So my question to you, and I'll give you 10 seconds. If you forgot what a noun was, you might not remember this one. What is an adjective? What is an adjective? Oh, yes. Yes. I love how you said describes a noun. What I'm going to promote is that it enhances or modifies or describes the noun. So we can add, right now, we can add to this bland sentence, John jumped over our fence is made of steel, and I just totally misspelled that. Our fence is, what are fence is made of? Metal? Let's say metal.
Yeah, metal.
Metal. Oh, that's great. This marker doesn't work. He jumped over the metal fence. So now the fence is the noun, but metal is the adjective. So you guys did a great job. It's a word that, admit all. Nope. I got 3 more coming. Here we go. All right, so you need to know this. You say, Mr. Neiman, we know this now. That's great. But here's what I need you to understand. I'm going to ask you, like I did yesterday, to provide an adjective that describes you. What I'm hoping for, and I'm going to ask for 6 of them, is that you sort of steer clear of some of the easy ones and try to dig deep. And this is what took me so long. And if it took me, a 42-year-old man, 30 to 45 minutes to do this, I fully expect it to take you a little bit of time too, if you do it correctly. So what I need you to do is a little bit of introspection, a little bit of thought. This way you can go to Google Classroom and fill out all of the information. I have no clue why that last student took so long to get in, because I clicked on that, I thought, a while ago. So I apologize for that. But great news, this will be recorded and put online. So, hey, since you guys knew what an adjective, it looked like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7. If you guys knew what an adjective is, what is, and this is just extra, we're not using this in our activity today, but we will tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. What is, if we know what a noun is, person, place, thing, or idea, if we know what a verb is, an action word, if we know what an adjective is, it describes or modifies or enhances a noun. What is an adverb? Here we go. Yeah, great job. 100%. Yes. So if we wanted to, we could say, yeah. And I'll point out that most adverbs end in ly. So John quickly jumped over the metal fence. So now we're just adding to this sentence. The basic sentence is John jumped over the fence, but we're adding to it by adding adjectives and adverbs. So John quickly jumped over the metal fence, and we're just adding to it. So ultimately, what you're going to do, you're just a person, you're just a noun, and you are going to enhance that with those adjectives. But then we're also going to ask questions such, and I don't have the screen pulled up for me, but what are some things that you love? What are some things that you wonder? What are some things that you wish? These are all questions that you're going to need to provide 6 answers for, or 4 or 5, whatever it was. So here's what I'm going to say to you. I found it easiest to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically 2 columns of 3. If you can do that, you can do this assignment. So here's what I'm going to have you do. While you do not leave this Zoom session. Do not leave this Zoom session. If you leave this Zoom session, I won't be able to take attendance. However, in another tab, I would appreciate if you opened the Google Classroom file that shows the Autobiographical Poem. If you could log into Google Classroom, if you don't know the Google Classroom code, you'll probably have to go to the PLP page because I don't have it in front of me. If you don't have the Google Classroom code, please let me know in the Zoom chat and I'll do everything in my power to get there. But I'm going to be taking attendance while you go into Google Classroom. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Mr. Neiman?
Yes, go ahead.
Do they have to go through school's PLP to get to the Google Classroom in order for us to track?
If they've, that's a great question. If they've already gone on to school's PLP and done the attendance, it's okay now to go into Google Classroom. However, moving forward, we're going to try to stay in PLP as much as possible. This first one, though, cannot be replicated on school's PLP, so we have to do it this way. Great question. All right, so here we go. Let's find out some more. Hey, if anybody knows the code, put it in the chat room for the first period. What do you call that thing? Google Classroom.
You want me to read you off names?
Yes. Yeah. No. I'm recording. I can actually stop recording now because we're all done.